Yo, what's poppin' everyone? Welcome back to my channel, JenksTCG. Today we're going to be looking at Lucario Melmetal-GX in the standard format. Gotta flip some hammer heads, annoy some opponents, take some big knockouts, and do a whole lot. I think this is one of the better decks right now. It's a very good counterplay, has good matchups against a lot of the top decks. So that being said, let's go ahead and get right into it. Alright guys, here's the Dragapult Slayer. This deck boasts a huge favorable matchup against Dragapult variants, as you're going to see in the video. Crushing hammers and whatnot, just a tanky deck overall. Gonna allow those psychic energies to get removed from the board, and Max Phantom isn't gonna do a whole lot. When combined with Mallow Lana and other heal cards, there's not much they can do. This deck is super powerful. Its really only bad matchup, I'd say, is Baby Blounce. Pika's a little bit close, but you have pretty much good matchups against everything else. The main goal, just make tanky Zacians with that Full Metal Wall GX and use resource control. You got Guru in here to prevent yourself from decking out and to deck out others. Spam those hammers, hit some heads. You're gonna have a good time. This deck's really fun, and yeah, I hope you enjoy the rest of the video. Let's get into it. All right, here we go. Game 1 with Lucario Melmetal-GX. Gonna open the Jirachi. Hands looking okay. We don't have an energy attachment, which is a little annoying. Going against the Boomer, and let's go ahead and get in with the Stellar Wish, see what we can grab. I think this research is probably best bet, because we have pretty much everything else we want. We don't have a draw supporter following turns, so I'm gonna go ahead and bench this Zacian, and then just Intrepid Sword. No need to do anything else. Find no energy, so we're in a little bit of a drought right now. And the hand is definitely whack. Lots of stuff going on. No energies at all, and we don't really want to research away these saucers. The grass energy is going to come down from our opponent, and a Marnie. So our hand, it's not a bad hand, but I feel like we want energies going, and we definitely don't want to research all those cards. And looking at this hand, I'm a lot more comfortable with this hand. Only going to have to ditch one saucer if we Dedenne. We have a quick ball, and our opponent's going to be searching for some grass guys. There's another saucer. Not exactly what I wanted. Really don't want to burn these guys, so I think the move, I believe the VMAX guy has a ton of HP, and we're probably just going to want to prevent the amount of damage done to us. So we're going to just get rid of one of these saucers. We're possibly going to have to ditch both. Looks like our Lucario Melmetal is in the prizes, so we're going to go ahead and grab the Zacian V. Might be able to set up some plays with the Oranguru, and going to go and draw 6. Unfortunately, the other Rillaboom is going to be able to accelerate some energies. We still don't have any energies. We found a bunch of supporters. Go ahead and Crushing Hammer. Remove that energy off the active. Flippy Coins, not my favorite, but they can be pretty good if you flip heads. We'll go ahead and research away our hand. Lots of energies this time, so better position now. I'll go ahead and grab the Oranguru. Don't want to get rid of that quite yet because we can use it for other stuff, and we have another Goggles somewhere. Gonna go ahead and attach, and the Stellar Wish, look at the top. I think we don't have any way to discard, so I don't think we need the saucer right now. Gonna go ahead and grab this bike. Just get a little more reach going. Bike, look at the top 2. I'm gonna go ahead and grab the switch. Now we have some energies in the discard for the remaining saucers. And then I'm gonna go ahead and Intrepid Sword with the Zacian that we already have some stuff on. Gonna draw 3, we get bike, saucer, and research. So we're gonna be able to attack next turn. If this Rillaboom doesn't VMAX, we can easily one-shot it with Brave Blade. I'm liking our setup a lot more now. It's unfortunate that we don't have the Lucario Melmetal. Definitely one of the best cards in the deck. That Full Metal Wall GX, going to be able to wipe all the energies off of the opponent's active, then make all the metal Pokemon take 30 less damage. But I think we're in a good spot. Definitely these Rowlet Alolan Executors are big tanky boys. Calling Hurricane 150 heal 30. So definitely going to be an interesting match, not a deck that we see all the time, and it looks like just another Forest Feast to search for more basics out of our opponent. So I think we have a pretty free one-shot on this Rillaboom V, and we're going to be able to use Zacian to accomplish that. So we do stay asleep. I'm going to go ahead and Acro Bike, grab the research. We have a ton of metal energies in our hand, no real reason to get some more of those. And then I'm going to go ahead and patch. Or saucer, sorry. So used to the Dark Patch card. Gonna go ahead and attach this board on the active, and then just Stellar Wish, grab this Crushing Hammer. Don't hate that. And then I'm gonna go ahead and retreat and Brave Blade, one-shot this Rillaboom, and get some prizes going. And yeah, content with the hands, I'm gonna go ahead and Brave Blade. And then while our Zacian is attacking the active, we can set up one on the bench and just start getting our attackers flowing. We'll go ahead and take 2 prizes, more Crushing Hammers, so if our opponent struggles to get this Rillaboom into play, Gonna be pretty simple. Executor, gonna easily get them the Rillaboom now. Tool Scrapper comes down. There goes our goggles and our board. A little unfortunate. So we're gonna be taking full damage now that we don't have Melmetal or the goggles in play. And yeah, our opponent hasn't been doing too much. A weak guard comes down, and they're gonna go ahead and use that super growth ability to get Rillaboom into play, which is gonna allow them to accelerate grass energies. And I think our best play is honestly going to be to just KO this. I'm going to go ahead. I don't think this... well, actually, it could be important with another Rillaboom coming into place. I'm going to go ahead and remove that real quick. Boss's Order up their energy acceleration. And then we did lose our... gonna have to burn 2 switches. Not great. I think that's alright, though. We're going to go ahead and switch into one of the Jirachis. Stellar Wish. We go to the top 5. Grab a Mallow Lana, that's going to be pretty good. And then I'm going to go ahead and switch back into that Zacian and take out this Rillaboom, which means we only need to knock out one of these tag team Pokemon to win the game. So hopefully our opponent doesn't have much going on, and there's the scoop. So we basically just cut off the opponent's energy draw, and let's get into the next game. Game number 2 here, looking at this hand. Not a whole lot going on. We got Mew, we got Sporters, we got an energy, and a quick ball. So we're in a pretty good spot. Nothing too absurdly broken, but our opponent does have a mulligan. Looks like they are playing ADP Zacian or some sort of Zacian. They have the E switches, so that's what's giving me that ADP vibe, especially with the dragon symbol on their deck box. But yeah, here's their starting Pokemon, and yeah, let's get into it. Our Crushing Hammers are going to be super important in this matchup if it is ADP Zacian, and Zacian it is. I expect to see the ADP hit the board. There it is. Energy attachment. They have these nice Heart Gold, so Silver Energies, and an Intrepid Sword off the active. Gonna attach 1, draw 2. So pretty good. Here's the Crushing Hammer. Heads here could be huge. Heads it is. Gonna go ahead and remove the Water Energy, just make it harder for them to GX. Gonna go ahead and Quick Ball away one of these Metal Energies so we have some Patch Fuel, or Saucer Fuel. Grab a Zacian V. I think this is gonna be our most important card. I'm gonna go ahead and Marnie, just completely take our opponent's hand down. We end up finding a Jirachi as well, so very good. I'm gonna go ahead and put the Jirachi down. I think we might as well just Saucer as well. I'm gonna go ahead and switch into the Jirachi, and then Stellar Wish, grabbing probably Bag, because we can find Escape Board off that. And then I'm gonna go ahead and just Intrepid Sword and get some energies in play. There we go. Find another patch and another Zacian. No energies in the discard for the patch to be any use, but yeah, I think we're in a pretty good spot now. Here comes the energy spinner. Our opponent's going to try and get another energy on the board. Crushing Hammer, hopefully going to hit heads and remove that. Definitely one of the neatest parts about this deck. You have the power of Zacian with Crushing Hammers. Oh, we could actually see the energy switch that's going to allow our opponent to GX, and that could be a little scary. Order pad, Tails. Thank goodness. I don't think our opponent's going to get that energy switch, and there's the Intrepid Sword ending the turn. So if we can knock off this Water Energy, that might be the only water energies that our opponent has, so that could put us in a pretty good spot. We'll go ahead and Venture Bag, grab our Escape Board, and the goggles. Now we have a ton of stuff. I'm going to go off the thought process that our opponent doesn't play Scrapper. We'll go ahead and put all this stuff into play. Acro Bike, hopefully we discard a Metal Energy, so we can use Saucer. That's not the case. I'm gonna go ahead and take this Boss. We could Boss and knock out the Zacian. I don't hate it. Our opponent would be still behind a little bit. And honestly, if they still go for the GX, I don't mind. I'm gonna go ahead and... I think I just want to research, dig a little bit more, try and find his Crushing Hammer. That could be really big. More energies. I'm gonna go ahead and Stellar Wish. Grab a Bike. Acro Bike. Finding Quick Ball and Goggles. Gonna go ahead and grab the Quick Ball. And we can actually Full Metal Wall this turn, and I think that's gonna be our best play. Just knock off this energy, make it super difficult for our opponent to be able to one-shot our Zacians now that they have Goggles and the Full Metal Wall GX attack. that can't be removed. So we're going to go ahead and use that for the full effect. Going to discard the energies off the opponent's active, and now all of our metal Pokemon take 30 less damage, and there's the concession. It's really difficult for ADPC to deal with hammers, so let's get into the next game. Alright, game 3. Let's get it. Zacian to start. Hand is looking... It's alright, we got some energies. And looks like we're going against the Mallow Lana scoop ups. Not enough information. Go ahead and take the mulligan. Go ahead and pass. Dragapult it is. This is a good matchup. Definitely one of the best things about this deck. The Dragapult matchup is actually really good. With Full Metal Wall and Crushing Hammers, big chillin'. You know, you can just remove their energies and hit them hard. And as long as you flip heads consistently enough, shouldn't be too much of a challenge that Oranguru is going to let you reuse the hammers over and over again. Looks like our opponent is also playing hammers, but he has no idea what's going to hit him. And it's this Crushing Hammer when we flip heads. He's going to go ahead and go into this Jirachi. Stellar Wish coming down. You can play this matchup pretty slow. Ideally, we would get Goggles or something in play. Escape Board's going to come down, and there's the Tails. So... we hit Scrapper. That's whatever. Heads. Let's go. Heads on the Crushing Hammer. Scrapper this board business. Litter boards. Gonna go ahead and attach the active. Our opponent didn't really do much. They do have Jirachi. I'm gonna go ahead and give him the Marnie. I don't want to get rid of that hand or the stuff in it. Got some bikes. Got some saucers and some quick ball. Gonna go ahead and bike. Grab the Mallow Lana. That's going to be useful. We can now use Saucer. Gonna go ahead and bike again. I'm gonna go ahead and grab the Switch. Yeah, that seems fine. Gonna go ahead and quick ball away this Marshadow. Grab a Jirachi. Put that boy in play. Switch into it. Saucer. Stellar Wish. Grab the Goggles, that's huge. And then we're going to Intrepid Sword, draw some more cards. Energy and Jirachi and board. So off to a good start. The hand's a little weak, but since our opponent got hammered away, we got their energy hammered away, we're in a good spot. They're not going to be able to knock out this Jirachi this turn. So we're chilling. Energy Spinner, gonna go ahead and hunt for an energy again. Got the board to move around. We can find the boss's order. That'd be pretty cool if they don't VMAX. Free 2 prizes on this Dragapult. All comes down to our Stellar Wish next turn. There's the opponent with the boss's order, Speak of the Devil. And yeah, we're gonna see what they can do on their turn. I like our hand. I think we're chilling. Not too afraid about the rest of this matchup. And there's just a pass from our opponent. We're gonna wake up. No biggie. Adventure Bag. Gonna go ahead and wish first. See some stuff. Go ahead and grab this Switch. Need to get... I want to get a Draw Supporter or the boss. I'm gonna go ahead and put this Jirachi down. Wish. I think we're fine to do this against Pult, so not too worried. Gonna go ahead and grab the Quick Ball into a Dedenne. Gonna head and get rid of that. Grab the Dedenne. Put this board in play, and then just get rid of this Adventure Bag. Just got to get some speed going. Crushing Hammer. Tails. Unfortunately. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and Quick Ball. Ball one of these saucers. Grab another Zacian. And I think we just want to start to get into attacking. Go ahead and go to this Zacian, take these prizes on this Jirachi. And we're probably going to see the Max Phantom come into play. But we have some cool counters to that. Full Metal Wall is going to be super effective if 2 energies ever hit the Pult. And yeah, we're big chillin'. 2 switches down is a little annoying. And a Mallow Lana. If we do get Max Phantom and can find a Quick Ball, we can Mallow Lana. Reset all that damage. And yeah, that's what makes this matchup so good. You just have a lot of healing options. There comes the Ziggy onto the Dedenne. But yeah, a lot of healing options with some tankiness. And Goggles is going to block that 5 spread from Dragapult's Max Phantom. overall makes a pretty good matchup for us. So there's the VMAX and a Scoop of Net. It's gonna pick up the Ziggy, put it back down, back onto the Dedenne. 2 cards in our opponent's hand. There's the Research, gonna get rid of another boss, or a boss, or the boss. Probably didn't play it. And yeah, here comes another Crushing Hammer. Tails. Always nice to see when the opponent flips Tails on any card that involves a coin flip. Very good feeling. And there's just a Shred, so our opponent is really struggling to get going. Those Crushing Hammers definitely putting in some work. We find out the Research. Gonna go ahead and attach here. And just I'm gonna go ahead and I think I want to retreat. Just make this easier to hit. Retreat, patch. Go ahead and do that. And then Research. And there's a Switch. Stellar Wish. I'm gonna grab a Crushing Hammer. Yep. Heads could be really big here. Heads it is. Later energy. And I'm gonna go ahead and switch into this Zacian and swing. 230. Brave Blade onto the active. And our opponent is definitely on a clock now. They have no energy attachments in play. They don't have Malamar, so these hammers are really hurting them. That was the main reason I had Malamar in the Dragapult deck that we uploaded on Monday, this past Monday, because hammers are really good against Dragapult if you can flip heads. And although flippy cards are flippy, when they work, and they work well. So definitely some reasons to play flip cards, depending on the deck. And I think that Zacian Lucario Melmetal is definitely one of those decks that can make use of hammers and not be too dwindled or hindered if they flip tails. So there's going to be a treasure getting rid of a Marnie, grabbing another VMAX. So it's going to be a little bit harder for us to win now. There's an energy spinner. Opponent's going to get an energy. Probably going onto the bench. I think they're going to just concede this Dragapult to us. And yep, there it is. Let's see what we got here. Scoop Up Not going to pick up the Goon. Put it back down, just get some more damage into play. Going on the active this time, and there's a Cynthia. Gonna draw 6 fresh cards. Looks like 2 hammers in play. Yep. Shrine. All right, so our Dedenne's in a little bit of a problem. This Marshadow being in the discard is not gonna help, so we gotta beat out this Shrine and see how this game unfolds. If we can prevent the attacks from happening for long enough, I think we're going to be in a fine spot. There's another Zigzagoon. Going to tick on the active. And there's the Shrine of Punishment. So we get Mew, and we have a Marnie. We go ahead and attach to the bench, and then Marnie. Looking for a switch. Don't find one yet. We do find Metal Saucer. Going to go ahead and we have Eldegoss for Mallow Lana Bike. Grab the Oranguru because we're getting a little low on resources now, and I think we're fine. Just kind of sit here. I'm gonna go ahead and Intrepid Sword bench. We do find energy. I'm gonna go ahead and get all that stuff, and we have a boss's order. So our opponent commits the energy to the active. They're not going to be able to max Phantom, so they really got to have board or something, which there's 2 in the discard, so I don't know if they'll have another one. They're getting rid of the Giratina. Horror Energy onto the bench, benching Jirachi and Dedenne. Now all we got to do is knock out this Dedenne and this Dragapult, and we're big chillin' with a game win. So, game just got a little bit easier for us now that this Dedenne's in play. And we have the boss's order with 2 Zacians set up. I think we're chilling. Research, gonna ditch that hand. They're drawing a ton of cards now. 6 cards left, leaving for a deck out play potentially. The thing about Dragapult is there's really no huge retreat cost people, so it's kind of hard to trap stuff. Spinner gonna fail. Crushing Hammer, tails. So when it's heads, it can be scary, but when it's tails, no worries. And we're definitely in a good spot right now because of the amount of hammer heads we hit. So think we're big chilling. I'm gonna go ahead and just start thinning a little bit. Don't want to find some of these cards. Now that we have Boss and Mallow Lana, I don't really expect anything to get knocked out before we win. I'm gonna go ahead and grab the Lucario Melmetal out of the deck. Just put that energy attachment down. And then just Brave Blade. And go from there. You just gotta find this boss's order. We could have played the Saucer to get one more card down if they have Stamp. But I think that could be useful later on. So now we just gotta knock out this Dedenne. And we should have this win wrapped up if no Stamp comes into play. 5 cards left in our opponent's deck. The Dragapult's now attacking. Didn't have any hammers to prevent this attack that's about to unfold, so we're chilling. Boss's order, gonna bring up our other Zacian. 4 energy onto the active. Gonna see a big Max Phantom. With that, we should have the win. Just waiting to see here. Scoop, I'm not gonna pick up the Goon. I'll just fluff at this point. I don't expect a Stamp to come down. I think we're chilling. Zigzagoon. Gonna target our other Zacian. And there's the Max Phantom. So we do have the boss's order for game. Gonna go ahead and slam these down. If you guys haven't already, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn that notification bell on, and join the Discord. All the stuff is in the description that you need to follow me and see what I'm up to. We're gonna be uploading every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So if you want to see more of what you see, be sure to do all those things, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you.